Good sunshiny morning, everybody. I am getting ready to take a quick field trip this morning. As you can see, I had my breakfast this morning, a waffle and a little bit of bacon. Now I'm going to take a quick little field trip to the alteration shop. I want to get something done to a robe that I have. So if I can get it done, I'll show you guys my thought process in the end and what I was thinking. But I have this little robe here, and like here's the pattern. It's like a pink and like a burgundy striped color. There's some changes that I want to get made to it, and I want to kind of update you guys to later if I can get it done, to show you what I was thinking and what it is that I'm wanting to do. There are some luxury robes out there that are out of my price range, but I'm trying to be creative and you know, get the robe that I want for a cheaper price. See if I can make my own dupe, if you will. So I'm gonna run to the alteration shop and I'm gonna take you guys with me. So welcome to my vlog. Thank you for joining me today. I'm excited about the subscribers that I have. If you want to take a little field trip and join along with me, if you like fun, you know, being happy, then you might want to subscribe to my channel. I've also been sitting around, and yesterday I kind of fell asleep, but I've been watching the show on Netflix called Polygamous. So I kind of started watching it this morning and was dragging because I was sitting there trying to catch the next scene. So I'm gonna run to the alteration shop and then get back so I can try to finish the show on Netflix called Polygamous. So if you guys have been watching that, let me know what you think about the Polygamous show as well. And then like the things that I want to do today, this is Saturday, so I am gonna try to head out. They're having like a little Juneteenth, I guess it's like a little festival in town at the park. It starts at 11. I'm sure we're not going to get there at 11, but it's going to be from 11 a.m. to 10. And I think Mario is going to be there. It's a lot of different things that's going on today. So I want to kind of enjoy that, get out. So I'm going to try to take you guys to that as well so that you can see. So let's get on the road.
I hear you, brother.
We're riding the bus to go over to the Juneteenth festival.
If you stop right there at that stop sign.
They're laughing and chatting and talking about backseat drivers. So we're on our way. Whew, thank you. Okay. Looks like baby stuff. Got stuff for the kids over on that side. Yeah. Got music on.
Hey, okay, I'm gonna wait for you like.
This is my type of carrying on. We carrying on right here in Lancaster, Texas, for the BMW June.
Okay, we're gonna get potato heads. It looks good. So this is what we're gonna eat. All right, I'm just returning home from church. I actually went by the grocery store before I came home. I had to stop by and pick up a few items, just like some ground chuck and some ham, because I wanted to make me a ham sandwich before I make the taco bowls or whatever. So we're gonna have taco bowls this morning. Kind of like a long time ago how Taco Bell used to have the taco bowls, and then you have the ground beef in there, the lettuce, tomatoes, onions, sour cream, all that good stuff. Well, that's what I'm going to make today for dinner. I wanted to kind of talk about yesterday when we went to the Juneteenth festival. We had a really, really good time. Whoever put on the event, I would love to be a part of that committee because they did a really good job. It was organized. It seems like a lot of people were happy. They had enough activities for the kids. I mean, they had a fun house. They had a pirate ship. They had everything. They could just get in the water. They gave away free water. The admission was free. So with the economy being the way that it has been, and with a lot of people not being able to afford gas and just to live, it was great to see where they kind of gave back to the community and allowed people to come out and just enjoy themselves. The entertainment was a whole lot of fun. They had trivia. They had people to get up and sing. There's a young lady by the name of Dondria that sung. She sounded really good. People just sat down and had either like a little picnic, or they brought their lawn chairs. There were vendors there. Lecrae was there, and also Mario was there. So it was a lot of fun. I was excited to be there. Very, very just a peaceful event. You didn't have to worry about anything happening to your children or anything. So it was something that I really, really enjoyed. Today I just got back from church. I go to Oak Cliff Bible. If anybody has ever heard of Oak Cliff Bible, I went there this morning. And our church right now is celebrating their 50-year anniversary. I have not been with the church for 50 years because I belonged to another church since I was a little girl, but I wanted to venture out and go to another church to get more of what I needed as far as my journey with Christ. So that's another topic, but I left my church a couple of years ago. Nothing wrong with my church, but I just wanted to grow a little bit more. So I attend Oak Cliff Bible, and it was great today. So went by the store. It was good. I did come back after yesterday with Juneteenth, and I watched a little bit more about that movie Polygamist that I was talking about on Netflix. That movie is crazy. And I'm in my 40s, and there were some scenes and I'm like, oh Lord. But that movie, you talking about twists and turns and drama filled. I enjoyed that movie. So I watched that and finished it, and then topped it off right before I went to bed. I watched something, I think it was called Maternal Instincts on Netflix. I watched that. So it was a little drama-filled night, but I really enjoyed it. So yeah, just getting back from church, so I wanted to kind of stop in and just say hello to everybody and kind of let you know what my day looks like. It's sunny outside, very beautiful outside today, so get out and enjoy. All right, I wanted to jump on here real quick. I'm getting ready to go pick up my daughter from school, but I wanted to show you guys an item that I purchased from Walmart. I'm excited. You know, I had never really purchased Naturium body butter. I know that my daughter has used, like, I think the body wash and things from Naturium. I've bought it for them for, like, you know, Christmas, things like that, but I've never experienced it for myself. So I went online and purchased the body butter, the little small containers of body butter, and they have, I think it's the multi-oiled Naturium body butter. I absolutely love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. My hands seem like they just come out shiny. It feels really good. That is an item that I'm going to repurchase. So Just wanted to shout that out about the Naturium multi-oil. I think it's like a glow getter body oil or something like that. Absolutely love it. Love it. It's soft. It has my hands looking oiled up and shiny and things like that. So I'm sure that you guys have purchased that too, but I just wanted to say I was excited about putting that on today. I'm also excited because my son just got a job. We've been trying to find him a job for a little hot minute. We found him a job a couple of weeks ago. He filled out his paperwork. They hired him, and then we've been waiting on them to put him on the schedule. And so today he went in for his first day at work. So yay for him. So we're excited, hopefully and prayerfully, that his first day at work goes well. But anyhow, instead of me being a chatterbox, I wanted to show you guys this item that I purchased. Now, it is a Sheila Bridges item that I purchased, and the reason why I found out, or how I found out about Sheila Bridges, is from Nicole Patterson. I watch her on YouTube, and she was talking about Sheila Bridges. So I had to Google to see, like, what is Sheila Bridges? And she had these mugs that she was purchasing, and it had like black art on it. They were at I think picnics, basketball goals, and these images were painted on these mugs. Now, I'm not a coffee drinker. You guys will figure that out about me soon, but I have like a few little mugs here and there just for around the holiday season, for like maybe my kids to have for hot chocolate and things like that. They've gotten older, so they're not really into like the coffee bar, but I still have that, like that little section over there. I think I may have shown that in a previous video, if not a video to come. I have a slushy machine that I've been so excited about, and then next to it I have like a little coffee maker, and it can also make, you know, the hot chocolate and things like that. But anyhow, so just kind of going back to that, I don't really drink coffee, or I don't drink coffee at all. But when I saw the Sheila Bridges mugs with the black art on it, I just fell in love with it. And so when I was looking, I was like, well, I had never really heard of her, didn't know anything about it. So I'm like, well, how can I jump on this bandwagon and purchase something Sheila Bridges? So I Googled the name, and, you know, of course, there was something that popped up for Walmart. So I'm looking, and then I saw a couple of items that she had that I liked. And so I said, let me put this in the cart for Walmart. And I put it in the cart, didn't purchase it yet. And then I go to another video that Nicole Patterson did. And then on that video, I see that she went back to Walmart and she purchased, because originally her mugs, I think they may have come from Sonoma or Williams Sonoma or something like that. But I guess she may have done some more searches and then found out that Sheila Bridges had also some things on the Walmart app that she purchased. And I was like, ooh, I had some things in my cart. Let me go back to that. So one of the items I purchased, it arrived on yesterday, and I want to unbox that with you. So here it is. This is the package. It came from Walmart. So I'm going to open it up so you guys can see with me. Together we can kind of look at this together for the first time. So we can kind of get the first time reaction together. Ooh, and it's in another box. So let me get some scissors or something so I can cut this box open, and then I'll come right back. All right, y'all. Okay, so I got my little scissors. I cut it out the box. It comes in this little picture. So this is the Sheila Bridges. It's a picture, like where you pour out, you know, your beverage or something like that. I believe it's like a plastic collection. So, you know, it's not something that is going to break or anything of that nature. But it's probably a beautiful piece for you just to add to your collection. That looks classic, timeless, something for you to build a collection and that has beautiful black art on it. So it's the Sheila Bridges collection from Walmart. And so okay. I can already feel without taking it out of the package that the plastic seems sturdy. It doesn't seem like, you know, that flimsy plastic. But here it is. If you can kind of see the artwork on that, they are playing basketball. It looks like a dad, maybe, or maybe a family that's playing basketball. There's a basket right here that's on the tree, and it is attached there, and they're throwing the ball in that basket. Absolutely beautiful. All right, my daughter is calling, so I got to get off of here and go see if she's asking me to pick her up a little early. Bye. Okay, so y'all, earlier in the video, a couple of days back, I told you guys that I was dropping a robe off and I was getting something done to it, and I would show you guys in the end if it turned out the way that I kind of wanted it, or the way that it was in my head. So let me kind of explain, because I'm so excited. So I have been wanting a Fille Noel robe, and it's a luxury robe to me, and those robes are quite expensive. I don't have that kind of money to pay for that robe, but of course when you want something, you're going to do whatever you need to do to get it. You're going to be creative, or you're going to save your money until you get the item that you're looking for. Now I do hope to purchase that robe sometime in the future. She has lovely designs, the fabrics, the prints on them. I love color, so you'll start to see that in the videos that I like different colors and things of that nature. But this robe, I've had my eye on it for a little minute, and I've seen some of the other YouTubers, they've had this robe, or they've had many of Fille Noel's robes, and I was like, that is on my wish list. So I'm sitting around and I'm like, okay, how do I make what I have work in the moment, and how can I get that feel without the price tag? So I was sitting in my room one day and I kind of was sitting here thinking, like, how am I gonna get this robe? And so I purchased a robe and realized that I had some pants that had these wide legs on it. I like the pants, but I hadn't worn them in a while. So you know how you recycle, it's kind of like going to a thrift store or just digging in your closet to see what you have and how you can change it up and turn it into something else. Well baby, I got a robe and I found these pants, and I decided to go to the alteration shop to see if they could make some adjustments to the sleeves so that I can have a robe similar. I know it's not going to be identical, so a lot of you may look at it and say, well, that's not the same robe, but it gives me the feel, and it kind of eases my desire until I am able to purchase that robe. I did go to the alteration shop before to try to, you know, tell them like, hey, can you add some big sleeves on there? And they were like, no, we can't do it. So I was like, let me try to give them the creativity or give them the idea that's in my head. So I came up with something, because I was going to try to sew it myself, but I knew it was going to come out to be a disaster if I sewed it on my own. So I found these pants that I already had them to cut the bottoms off of these pants and to sew the bottoms of these pants on the ends of this robe. And I'm so excited because I just picked the robe up, and I wanted to just kind of come back and follow up with you guys to show you guys what the robe looks like. So give me just 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Okay. So here's the robe. It's not quite a Fille Noel robe, but it does the trick for me. If you've seen the Fille Noel robe, they have these big, long, puffy sleeves. Hers are more full and puffy, but you see how they kind of follow your hands? It makes me feel like it's like a luxury robe. So I found this robe, and I had these now they're sleeves, but these were pant bottoms. I had these sewn onto the robe. So this is like a pink and a burgundy robe, and the colors, they match really, really well. They when they did the alterations, they did that well, and it turned out, and I absolutely love it. So this is the result. The robe has pockets on it, and everything, so you can just, you know, feel like you got a Noel robe. No, it's not puffy, but the sleeves are huge, and it gives me the look that I was trying to tell them about, but I just couldn't voice it out in words. So I was able to achieve that by kind of just taking the fabric and telling them, sew this fabric on. So I am so very excited, because it gives me this long look, so I can get up, even though I don't drink coffee, I can get up in the morning and have my breakfast. So I just wanted to show this to you guys, but this is what I had in my head, and this is what I wanted to show you guys. Thank you for getting excited with me.